You're watching Rurouni K95's anime review on Tokyo Godfathers. Hi Ruronis, this is your pal, Rurouni K95 here, and it's only 2 days before Christmas, because Christmas is coming up, I guess. Well, even though tomorrow's Christmas Eve, I decided to do an anime review directed by Satoshi Kon. For today's anime review is Tokyo Godfathers. Tokyo Godfathers is a 2003 Japanese anime comedy film directed by Satoshi Kon, and it's loosely based on Peter B. Kine's novel Three Godfathers. Tokyo Godfathers was released on November 8th, 2003 in Japan, while it was released on August the 30th, 2003 at the Big Apple Anime Fest. So Tokyo Godfathers was the third animated film directed by Satoshi Kon, and the second which he both wrote and directed. Keiko Nobumoto, noted for being the creator of Wolf's Rain series and a head scriptwriter for Cowboy Bebop, co-wrote with the script with Satoshi Kon. Tokyo Godfathers received an Excellence Prize at the 2003 Japan Media Festival. It also won Best Animation Film at the 58th Mainichi Film Awards. So let's start with our plot. One Christmas Eve, three homeless people, a middle-aged alcoholic named Jin, a former drag queen named Hannah, if I ever want to pronounce that, and a dependent runaway girl named Miyuki discover an abandoned newborn while searching through the garbage. Deposited with the unnamed baby is a note asking the finder to take good care of her, and a bag containing clues to the parents' identity. The trio sets out to find the baby's parents. The baby is named Kyoko. Is based on the translation of Silent Night, literally meaning pure child, as she is found on Christmas Eve. Outside a cemetery, the group encounters a high-ranking Yakuza trapped under his car. The man happens to know the owner of the club where Kyoko's mother used to work. His daughter is getting married to the club owner that day at the wedding. The groom tells them that the baby's mother is a former bar girl named Saichiko. He gives them Saichiko's address. But the party is interrupted when a maid, revealed to be a Latin American hitman in disguise, attempts to shoot the bride's father. The hitman kidnaps Miyuki and the baby and takes them back to his home. There, Miyuki befriends with the hitman's wife and shows her some pictures of her family. Hana searches for Miyuki and Kyoko while Jin takes care of an old homeless man who is dying in the street. After giving Jin a little red bag, the old man peacefully passes away. Some teenagers show up and beat up Jin and the dead old man. Meanwhile, Hana finds the girls and they go off to find a place to stay. They go to Hana's former club. Jin, who was rescued by another member of the club, is also there. The trio sets out to find Sachiko's house, but they discover that it has been torn down. They are informed of the unhappy relationship between Sachiko and her husband, who is a gambling alcoholic. The group rests at a store until they are told to leave by the clerk. Hana collapses and is taken by Jin and Miyuki to the hospital. Once at the hospital, Jin finds his daughter, who is also named Kyoko, working as a nurse. Hana berates Jin in front of his daughter and storms out of the hospital with Miyuki following behind with the baby Kyoko in her hand. And speaking of which, Hana and Miyuki Miyuki finds Sachiko about to jump off a bridge. Sachiko insists that her husband got rid of the baby without her knowledge, and that they return the baby to her. Meanwhile, Jin finds Sachiko's husband, who confirms a TV report Jin saw earlier that um, Kyoko was actually stolen by Sachiko from the hospital. They chase after Sachiko and the baby. After an intense car chase, Miyuki chases Sachiko to the top of the building. Sachiko reveals she became pregnant in hopes that it would bring her closer to her husband when her baby was stillborn. She decides to kidnap Kyoko from the hospital, thinking in her grief the baby was hers. As Sachiko is about to jump off the building when her husband comes out of his apartment located just across the street and begs her to start over with him, Sachiko jumps off nevertheless, but Miyuki manages to catch her before she falls. But then Sachiko accidentally drops Kyoko. Hana jumps off the building after Kyoko catches the baby and lands safely due to a miraculous gust of wind. Hana, Miyuki, and Jin are taken to the hospital. In other words, Miyuki hands Jin his cigarettes and drops the old man's smell all red bag on the floor, revealing a winning lottery ticket. Kyoko's real parents want to ask the trio to become her godparents. When a police inspector introduces them to the trio, the inspector is revealed to be Miyuki's father. So my thoughts about my review on Tokyo Godfathers. This is probably my favorite Satoshi Kon movies, ever since I've seen the anime movie like Millennium Actress. But I consider Tokyo Godfathers to become my favorite Christmas anime movie because this anime takes place on Christmas Eve, especially for anime movies that take place on the setting around Christmas time. Because Tokyo Godfathers is probably my favorite Satoshi Kon film, because I really loved this anime film. In other words, for the themes, the film puts an emphasis on the theme of coincidences. Movie critic George Pulorani notes that Tokyo Godfathers is a film that shows the small yet significant ties that each of us would have with supposed strangers and tells with the story of miracles, family, love, and forgiveness. Susan Napier, the author of the book Anime from Akira to Howl's Moving Castle, points out that Tokyo Godfathers is part of a trend in anime and manga as depicting families in a increasingly dark fashion, showcasing the problems with traditional families. An attempts by the people to construct a pseudo family out of an increasingly fragmented and isolating modern Japanese society. It is put forth that despite the seen critics of traditional families throughout the film, it ends with more conservative feeling as everyone returns to their traditional original families. Despite its seemingly traditional ending, the film offers a more radical version of family. Throughout the story, these three homeless vagabonds unknowingly form a pseudo family to protect themselves from the outside world and to overcome their personal demons. In other words, the movie was released in North America by Sony Pictures on December 29th, 2003, in an attempt to get an Academy Award nomination for Best Animated Feature, but ultimately didn't make it. So they released the movie on sub-only DVD on April 13th, 2004, and they planned to use the DTS for the DVD, but it was ultimately scrapped. Announced on December 19th, 2019, international animation licensor G-Kids will release the movie in 2020 with a brand new 4K restoration and new English dub. The review aggregation website Rotten Tomatoes reported that 90% of the critics have given the film a positive review, based on 68 reviews, with an average rating of 7.07/10. The critics' states beautiful and substantive. Tokyo Godfathers adds a moving and somewhat unconventional entry to the animated Christmas canon. On Metacritic, the film has a weighted average score of 73 out of 100 based on 24 critics, indicating generally favorable reviews. So that's probably what you expect from anime, is how it works when it comes to movies directed by Satoshi Kon. That's how. Susan Napier has pointed that Tokyo Godfathers has part of a trend for anime and manga depicting families in increasingly dark fashion and showcasing problems with traditional families, especially for anime movies from Satoshi Kon, for example, such as Tokyo Godfathers. Speaking of Satoshi Kon, Tokyo Godfathers was directed by Satoshi Kon himself, who is known for his work such as World Apartment Horror, Ruogen Z, Hashire Melos, Pat Labor 2. He also worked as an animator on episode 9 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVA, and he was a director on episode 12 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and he was a screenwriter on episodes 11, 12, and 13 on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure OVA. He also did Katsuhiro Otomo's Memories anime movie. He's also known for the well-known anime movie Perfect Blue. He also did other works like Master Keaton, Detoko Princess. He also did Jinro the Wolf Brigade. And he's also more famous for his other works, like Millennium Actress, Paranoia Agent, Paprika, and Good Morning, which are his most notable work for Satoshi Kon. And his manga debut and a doujinshi work, it won second place at the Tetsuya Chiba Award for Superior Newcomer, published in English in the collection Dream Fossil. It is not related to the Mitsutoshi Shimabukuro manga. Toriko is how it works. As well as his other awards, he has been including the art of, and he's also known for the artist Satoshi Kon, which was 2015. Most of his notable awards until needless to say, Satoshi Kon has passed away on August the 24th, 2010, at age 46. So this anime movie was distributed by Sony Pictures Entertainment Japan, and the production company was done by Madhouse, who worked on notable anime titles in general, I guess. So this concludes my anime review on Tokyo Godfathers. So that's going to be it for my anime review on Tokyo Godfathers, you guys. Thanks for watching, but before we go, here's my quick thoughts about it. This is when I first wanted to do an anime review on Tokyo Godfathers, this is actually my first anime from Satoshi Kon to be reviewed, because I decided to do a review on Tokyo Godfathers because Tokyo Godfathers is one of my favorite Satoshi Kon anime movies. Hope subscribe for content at Anime Planet, link in the description down below. You can share this video on your Twitter and Facebook. If you have Twitter and Facebook account, be sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button on this video. Please subscribe to my channel, RurouniK95. Feel free to join my channel, click on my notifications bell button, check out my videos that I'm uploading as well. Please leave in the comments about your thoughts on Tokyo Godfathers by leaving the comment section below on this video as well. And that's all I have to say. So keep it otaku for my anime review on Tokyo Godfathers, because it looks like I reviewed about 80 titles of Japanese anime. This is RurouniK95 saying, thank you for watching my anime review on Tokyo Godfathers. I'm glad you liked my anime review on Tokyo Godfathers, and I hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next anime review, and hope you have a great day. Oh, and have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. This is RurouniK95 saying, signing off, and thank you for watching my anime review on Tokyo Godfathers, and Happy Holidays.